Let's be real, we live in a world that's always on. So, how do you actually truly switch off? Today, we're diving into a practical guide for a deep social detox. Think of it as a roadmap to help you disconnect and get your focus back.
I mean, does this sound familiar? That constant buzzing in your pocket? That feeling that you've been scrolling for what feels like hours, but you can't remember a single thing you saw? Yeah, if that's hitting home, you are definitely not alone.
And if you're nodding along right now, you are in exactly the right place. We're going to walk through what a deep social detox really is, and why it just might be the perfect answer to that feeling of digital burnout.
Okay, so first things first, let's get one thing straight. This is not about punishing yourself or depriving yourself of fun. A detox is really about creating space. Space to get something incredibly valuable back. Your time, your focus, and a real connection with yourself.
Every good journey starts with a plan, right? For us, that's phase one, your prep plan. Honestly, getting this part right is absolutely key for everything that comes next. So this plan has 4 really deliberate steps. First, you've got to set a clear duration. Maybe it's a day, maybe it's 3 days, maybe it's a whole week. Having a finish line makes any challenge feel possible. Second, let the important people in your life know you'll be offline so they don't worry. Third, back up anything essential you might need. And finally, the most important step of all, you gotta delete the apps. And here's the really fascinating psychology behind that. When you delete the app icon itself, you're removing that automatic muscle memory trigger. I mean, think about it. How many times a day does your thumb just automatically go to that spot on your screen without you even thinking? This one simple action physically breaks that powerful unconscious habit. Okay, so you've done the prep, you've disconnected, so now what? Well, welcome to phase 2, rediscovering real life. This is where you get to figure out what to do with all this new free time. And you should try to think of it less as an empty void and more like a new adventure. This slide just nails the shift, doesn't it? Before, your free moments might have been filled with kind of passive stuff, like that endless scroll. But during the detox, you get to choose active engagement. Losing yourself in a physical book, putting on a favorite record, or actually having a face-to-face conversation. It's a shift you can really feel. And if you're sitting there thinking, but what would I even do? Here are some great places to start. You could finally crack open that novel that's been on your nightstand, try a new recipe, or just get your body moving with a walk or a bike ride. The goal isn't to be perfect. It's just to do something real. And this brings us to what might be the most challenging part of the whole thing. Phase 3, navigating your own feelings. Because when you finally get rid of all the external noise, you might be surprised at how noisy it gets on the inside. If that happens, you need to know it is completely normal. And the biggest feeling you are probably going to run into is this one. FOMO, the fear of missing out. It's that little nagging anxiety in the back of your head that cool, rewarding things are happening somewhere else and you're not there. Just being able to put a name to that feeling is a huge first step in getting past it.
Let's just pause on this for a second because it is so important. If you feel restless or anxious or even just bored, you are not failing. It's a totally normal part of this whole process. Your brain is literally rewiring itself away from constant stimulation, and yeah, that can feel a little uncomfortable.
So what do you do when that urge to scroll hits? Well, here are 3 really powerful tools. Journaling can help you untangle what you're thinking. Meditation can help quiet everything down. And mindfulness is huge. When that urge comes up, just notice it. Acknowledge it without judging it, and then just let it pass, kind of like a cloud floating by. And what happens if you slip up? Because, spoiler alert, you probably will. The most important rule of this entire detox is this: no judgment. This is not a pass-fail test. Just notice what happened, put the phone down, and start again. The goal here is progress, not perfection.
Okay, so after you've navigated the prep and the weird feelings and the challenges, we get to the best part, the payoff. What do you actually get from all this effort? Let's break down the rewards.
I mean, the benefits we're talking about are profound. People report having a much sharper ability to focus and concentrate. Their sleep quality often improves dramatically. And maybe most importantly, they build stronger, more meaningful relationships with the people right there in the room with them. You're trading digital distraction for real-world connection.
At the end of the day, this entire process really just boils down to one thing: taking back your most valuable asset, your attention. We've given you the map for the journey, so the only question left is, once you have all that focus back, what are you going to do with it?